Hi guys, this is your girl janNOE'S and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing you how I make my coconut rolls. So this is what I'm working with today. So let's start baking. So to make the coconut rolls, you're going to be needing some water, some coconut, grated coconut or shredded coconut. I'm going to be some sugar. That's to start making our filling. So I'm going to put 1 cup of shredded coconut here. I'm going to put half a cup of water. And half a cup of sugar. You want to let your coconut cook. You want to let it cook with the sugar in there. So I use white sugar. So in my coconut here, I'm going to put in 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm just going to mix that nicely. And let it cook. You just want the water and the sugar to dry up in there. It's not going to take long to cook. So now I'm going to use some red food coloring to give it that nice red color. You're just going to put when you see it's red enough for you, you're going to stop. You're going to mix it. I'm going to add some more. As you can see, the color is not red enough. So that is looking good. Have a nice red color. It's almost dry. Just want the sugar to cook nicely in there. So that is looking good. My coconut is looking nice. Nice red color. So I'm going to set it aside to cool. And we're going to start making our dough. So now I'm going to start by making my dough. So I have 3 cups of flour here, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, half a cup of milk, and 2 tablespoons of white sugar. And I have 2 tablespoons of yeast here. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter here in my bowl. And 2 tablespoons of sugar. And we're going to mix it up. You want room temperature butter. It's unsalted butter. See, that's how soft it is. Just gonna mix that nicely. So now I'm gonna put in 1 egg. You want to mix well. So now I'm gonna put in some milk, like half a cup of milk. I'm gonna put in yeast. I'm gonna put in the salt. And I'm gonna put in 3 tablespoons, 3 cups of flour, sorry, in there. I'm gonna put half of it first, and then put the other half. We're gonna mix that nicely. Put in some again. Gonna mix. Don't worry guys, if it's sticky, don't add any more flour today. Sorry about the roosters. So I'm just gonna leave it just like that. I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna say for about 15 minutes. It's a nice sticky dough, but you don't want to add any more flour in there because you want a nice soft dough. The roasters today are crazy. So like I said, don't add any more flour to your dough. Just leave it like so. You want to cover it with a clean towel or clean paper towel, and you just want to set it aside. And I did use half a cup of milk. I don't know if I said it. Half a cup of milk. I had a full cup, but I used half a cup of it. So now my dough has risen in size. So I'm gonna dust the surface with some flour. Just gonna put my dough right here, so. Wanna get everything off the bowl. Don't wanna waste our dough. You want to fold. Look at how soft and nice that is. You want to work all the gluten in that flour. So now I'm going to roll out my dough. I'm going to put some flour on my rolling pin. Twist it like so. Just want to roll it out. That is looking good. You can make it as wide as you want. Okay, that is looking good. So now we're going to put our coconut in there. Just want to spread it all over. So that is how it's looking. So you want to fold it nice and tight. You want to fold nice and tight. Just dust my hands with a little flour. You want to pinch it, close it properly. You want to tuck in the sides also, because you don't want it to fall out when it's baking. Yeah, so that is looking good. Just gonna place it in my pan. So now it's time to place it in my baking pan. Just trying to lift it up to put it in there. Just like so. Yeah. See, I did put it like this because it's kind of long. Yeah, so that is looking good. So I'm just going to cover it with a clean towel and let it sit for about 10 minutes again. So don't forget, guys, you want to preheat your oven to 250 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to bake our roll for 40 minutes. Yeah. So I'm just gonna let that sit for about 10 minutes again, and just gonna brush it with some melted butter before putting it in the oven. So don't forget to preheat your oven to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. So before I put my roll in the oven, I have some melted butter here. I'm just gonna brush it with some melted butter before putting it in the oven. That is looking good. So now I'm going to put it in the oven. So I'm going to place my roll in the oven now. So now my roll is in the oven. I'm going to be making my glaze. So we're going to be making a simple glaze to brush our roll. So for the glaze, you just need half a cup of water and half a cup of sugar. And we're just going to let it boil down to make that syrup like. Just going to give it a little stir. Just want the sugar to melt, to dissolve. So my glaze is getting there. You can see how it's starting to get all sticky. And you don't want it too thick either. It's looking good. So that's it. So my coconut roll is ready. It's split open in the middle, but it's not a problem. So I have my glaze here. Look at this. I'm just gonna pass it all over. Give it that nice shiny color. It smells so good. I love eating this as a child. In St. Lucia, we call it coconut rolls, tanova. I know in Guyana, they call it salara, something like that. I don't know in Trinidad how they call it. If there's anybody from Trinidad watching this video, please let me know how you call this. I used to eat this so much as a child. Coconut bread, tanova. So I'm gonna cut it open when it's cooled down, so you can see how it looks inside. Look at that. It's a pity it had to split in the middle, but doesn't matter. But you can see that beautiful red color inside. So now I'm gonna cut into my coconut roll to show you how it's looking. So let's do that. So we're gonna cut it like so. Gonna take out the top part. It's nice and soft. And that's how it's looking. Look at that. Look at that beauty. So that is a coconut roll, guys. So if you like the video, you know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. Share with a friend, tell a friend. Hit that notification bell to get notified each time I post another video. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Look at how soft that is. Look at how beautiful that is.